Okay, hi guys. I just made that seem so unattractive that, yeah. So after making the first vlog, it made me realize how much I want to keep this up. I'm going to do 2 a week, so you should expect on Tuesdays and Fridays there's going to be vlogs, and then obviously trying to get into the habit of uploading behind the scenes every 2 weeks. It's never easy to get those things out. I'm also working on a side project. I just finished writing the script a few weeks ago. Part of this project that I was working on requires me to look at old video footage. And if you know me personally, in my high school days, I used to film everything. Looking back on it made me realize how different of a person I am now compared to the person I was then. And I'm sure that a lot of you feel that too, where you look back on your life and you're like, God, why did I do that? Why did I wear those types of clothes? Why was I that kind of person? And I'm here to say that we should never regret the choices we made in our lives. I look back at my old footage and I kid you not, like I wore some of the weirdest stuff ever. If I hadn't gone through all that phase and that growth of being who I was, then I wouldn't have been where I am now. It's kind of funny, you know, you always want to think like, oh, I wish I could just go back with my mind now into that body that I was when I was like 15 and just change everything, you know? I would make such better choices. Where did we come from? We came from somewhere that was great and we are evolving somewhere that is awesome. So just keep being you and keep acknowledging that that's who you were then and it's not the person you are now, but it's okay. That's okay. But this still doesn't answer the question of where I came from. And I don't think I ever formally introduced myself in any one of my videos, so I will now. Hi worlds, my name is Palestrina McCaffrey. I live in Toronto, Canada, and I make videos for a living. So I have a brother and I have a sister. They both live in Ottawa, as I did when growing up. So my mom is a fashion designer. She makes wedding dresses. My mom would be the fashion side and my dad would be the business side, so they kind of collided together and they made their business. And my mom was doing really well. Like, she was 5th biggest wedding dress designer in Canada. It was sort of a big deal, and we would get posted in the newspaper a lot, like us and my parents. Everybody always saw our lives from the outside in, and it looked like we had the dream life. And I remember teachers always coming up to me and getting so excited, like, oh, I saw your mom in the paper the other day. And I don't know, I guess us kids, like me, my brother, and my sister, just didn't know how to take that attention. We kind of just rolled with it. It ended up just being human nature, but we didn't really care. That all being said, growing up in our household, there was a lot of standard of how people perceive us. And everything was based on appearance. We needed to dress a certain way, we needed to act a certain way, and we needed to kind of fit that mold of being that model child a little bit, so that when people see us, they would see that we are the kids of these two very successful people, or relatively successful people, I guess you could say. It made me really not appreciate the whole idea of fashion, specifically. I hated wearing tights, I hated wearing fancy clothes, I only wanted to, you know, wear a baggy t-shirt, run around in the play yard and like get my knees scraped and stuff. Like, I hated following this role of being looked upon this way. So when I was 12 years old, I was sent off to Toronto to live with a family to go to a private school. It only has 200 kids from pre-K all the way up until grade 12. Normal high school started in grade 9, but ours high school started in grade 8. So from grade 8 to grade 12, we had 68 kids in our upper school. The thing about this high school, though, is that it was another way for us to just be that model child. The next year after that, my parents thought, why not try and continue the business in Toronto. So they came with us, and then I remember getting a phone call from my dad when I was in grade 10. So a few years had passed, and he said, look, Palestrina, we're selling the house. You have a choice. You can either stay in Toronto or you can come back to Ottawa with us. And to be honest, like at that rate, I had met so many great people around me, I didn't want to leave. It was hard enough for me to leave out of Ottawa that I didn't want to have to go through that transition again. So I said, I want to stay. So it went pretty well because he got me to live with like another family. For a while I was living on my own and he was sort of paying for an apartment and everything like that. Yeah, I kind of kept jumping around from family to family until I eventually, at the age of 18, decided I can't do this anymore. I'm old enough to just live on my own. I have to do this for myself. And that's what I did. I moved out and I started paying rent on my own and found a place and people, yeah, and that's how I survived, went to school, did all that stuff. I guess the point I was trying to get across was that we grow because of the people we're around. We grow confidence by the encouragement we get from other people as well. But I think the point is that there's always a reason we do the things we do, and that's how we become and we are the people we are today. That's all I have to say. I know it's a bit of a long story. It's a long start to this vlog. I still want to vlog a little bit more throughout the day, but I really wanted to just get that out there, like where we came from, where did we come from, and how do we accept the person we are today? Be confident in who you are. Like, you're in charge of your own life. Your attitude will reflect the way you will perceive life as. Anyways, that's that. On to other things. Today is my friend Marco's birthday. Yay! Marco is one of my best friends in the whole world. One of. I have a few. Yeah, let's let the day start because I've got work to do and I'm sure that you guys have other things that you want to see other than me sitting here. So let's progress our day. Look how amazing this looks. This is Marco, everybody.
What's up? What's up?
So we're at chat time right now, me and Marco.
What's up?
Marco, tell them where we met. Yeah.
So, I met Palestrina when I was volunteering to get my community service hours done.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, that's actually...
I didn't work there the year we met.
Oh, true.
At a summer camp. You were 19?
Oh, I guess I would have been. Or
Yeah.
20 or something. That's true.
20 or 19, I was 15. What
oh
up?
My god. He's so little.
What
He's
up?
so puny.
Well, yeah, there's
Chat time is the best stuff ever. It's like our go-to place. We always go to chat time right after we get nice pho or sushi or something fun. Marco and my first outing was going to watch the Scott Pilgrim movie. Do you remember that?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It was the first time.
Oops. Yeah.
It's the first time I watched Scott Pilgrim meets versus the World.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good movie.
Such a good movie. Oh, Marco, tell me about your channel. Tell these guys about your channel.
It's the PixterPro Zero channel, which the link should be
In the description, right?
somewhere
right here.
over here.
Yeah.
And it's gonna be a fun channel with cool video game clips and a lot of tech reviews. So do check it out. It's a work in progress. But yeah, and also be sure to check out more PixterPro videos.
Oh, thanks. Check out his channel, guys. Like he has more views than I do on all of his videos, so definitely worth subscribing to. And it's just gonna grow from there. So you know.
With the help of PixterPro.
Smile. But here, cheers. Yay. I don't know if that worked, but anyways, I'll see you guys later. We're gonna enjoy this little time now. So. And welcome back, everybody. So I just got back from seeing my good friend Marco, and now I'm back at home. I'm ready to continue working a little bit longer. I mean, it's like about 11-ish o'clock, but I still have a lot to do tonight before I fall asleep. And there's just a bunch of other stuff that I'm just thinking about, but I kind of wanted to conclude this vlog. I'm sorry that it's really long, but hopefully it was really interesting all the way up to the end. Trying to figure out a good time frame to keep my vlogs, because in my mind I like to never go over videos more than 4 minutes, but vlogs are a little different, you know, because you're kind of being a little less edity, but I'm just like hoping that they don't get really boring. So, you know, leave a comment below, tell me if you're bored of me yet, or if you think that things are too long, then I'll cut them shorter. Other than that, yeah, have a great night, guys. I'll see you next Tuesday. Like I said, don't forget, Tuesdays and Fridays are my new vlog schedule, and then hopefully, cross fingers, every second week is a new behind the scenes on Saturday. So got lots of videos coming up, which is fantastic. You know, it's really good to keep busy and have a lot of workflow coming through. I'm just rambling on now. All right, I'm gonna end this before it gets really weird. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a wonderful evening. Peace.